everybody. I'm Dave. This is Cooking with Pawpaw. We're going to make some baked apple fritters today. Okay, we got all of our ingredients out here. We got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We have a 1/4 cup of sugar. We have a tablespoon. Yes, tablespoon. There's my helper. Tablespoon of baking powder.
Hello.
We got a teaspoon of cinnamon. A 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We have a 1/2 cup of milk. A teaspoon of vanilla.
Teaspoon of vanilla.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
And we have 2 tablespoons of butter melting on the stove. Now you can put nutmeg in this if you want. It's an option. I'm not going to use nutmeg tonight. You use a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg if you so desire. Okay? So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to put our dry ingredients together. And then we're going to whisk them together. Don't get that by my cooking. Put it over there. She got her some kind of sand she's playing with. Can't get it around her food, can she?
It's fine. Can I show them?
Okay.
Can I show them?
Yeah. No. All right, we got our sugar and our flour in the bowl. Our cinnamon, salt, and baking powder. Okay? We got all that in. Oh, I've got about 2 cups of apples here. I cheated. I bought apple pie filling and just chopped my apples up small. Then kind of diced them all up. So I'm cheating, but if you use whole apples, fresh apples, I do about 2 or 3 whole apples, peel them, core them, and dice them. And we get our dry ingredients mixed. We're whisking them together. Okay. The oven is preheating at 400 degrees as we speak. Okay. We got them whisked together. And now we're going to start putting our wet ingredients together. First, we're going to put our eggs in. Just because. You remember. That way we don't have to worry about me hiding.
Love you.
I love you. You leaving us?
I'll be back in a minute.
There. Now we got our eggs in. And what do we do when we handle eggs? Wash your hands. Right. That way you're not. Yeah. So we got our eggs in. All right, we got our hands washed, so we're clean. And cleanliness, yes, is next to godliness. My helper will be back here in a minute. I don't know where she went, but somewhere important, I'm sure. We got our eggs in. Now we'll put our vanilla. Dave, you forgot something. What did I forget? Oh, the spatula, yes. That's good. There's our spatula for scraping it out. All right. How's everybody doing this evening? A little chilly up here in northern Indiana. We got snow on the ground. And good time to bake. So here I am. Imagine that. We'll let this come together. And then we'll add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. And go from there. All right, we got that. We're coming together good. Now let's put our butter in it. Because it's ready now. And I use butter. I don't use margarine. I use butter. I'm an old school hillbilly cook. Everything I do, I use real butter. Alright, now we'll hit that again with the mixer. So the butter goes in with the eggs and the milk and the vanilla and all that good. This is going to be kind of thick when we get it done. But that's all fine and dandy. Because you want it to be thick because they're going to be apple fritters. And we got our, hang on a minute, we got our cookie sheet. Roll, because I don't know what we're going to get out of this. Okay, we'll put some flour in here. About half of it, I think. And we'll let that mix on one while I grab the pan. Okay, got the pan. Oh, my wife's here.
Hey y'all, how you doing? He's baking up some goodies, and he's right, it is cold out. We got some cold weather,
Yes, it is.
but he always warms up the house with all his goodies.
Alright, let's see where we're at with this here. Oh yeah, that's coming together beautiful. We'll get the rest of our flour in it. Get the beater out of my way so I can go up. There we go. And we got our flour. Now, I'm gonna let that mix while I grab our scoop. Just a little cookie scoop. Same one we use for all kinds of other stuff. And I got about a half a can of the pie filling left. So I'll make some turnovers with this too. Okay, that's coming together beautiful.
You want to?
Hold on, I want to get that back. Yeah. Okay. That's back where I wanted it. So I can get in here. Put some apples in it. See, it's kind of thick. They said and I said it was going to be thick, but that's fine. It's what you want. All right. Now we're going to dump our apples in it and just mix it a little bit. Let me get our apples in. And if you put the nutmeg in it, comment, let me know how if it turned out real good. Because I didn't use the nutmeg this time. I'm just using, because it was an optional ingredient. Decided not to go with that. And alright, this here.
I'll be right back.
Just fold it in. I'm using my kitchen razor. Just fold them in to where they're mixed good. Don't beat it to death. And then we'll get it up here. Scrape our beater off. And by the time we get these things out of the bowl and on the cookie sheet, our oven should be at temp. And then we'll bake them. And then we'll make glaze while they bake. It's just a simple powdered sugar glaze we've made before. And then that crab will let them cool for a few, and then we'll either drizzle them or dip them. Okay. And whoa. Hitting the mix master now. Oh no. All right. Let's see how these babies turn out. What do you think? The amount of baking powder that's in these things will probably blow up big. So we're gonna leave some room. Maybe hit 3 across. Cause you know, with that amount of leavening in there, woo, doggies, they're gonna be big. Getting my scoop up here. They won't get my side, shall I? There we go. And I think we can get 3 across. That's what we're going to shoot for anyway. And we'll know next time if not to. I got to wash my hands because I got batter on me. Yeah. But anyway, went to make these the other night. And done pantry, and I'm like, I had a can of apples. Oh, you made another apple pie. Oh, uh-oh. I'm leaving about 2 or 3 inches from the edge and between each of these to give them room to grow and become delicious. They don't got to be pretty. They turn out and somebody says, man, those look rough. Say, well, they're apple uglies, man. What do you expect? Because that's basically the same thing. Apple fritter, apple ugly. They're all in the same family. And we're going to get, looks like about a dozen on this pan. I don't think we'll make many more than a dozen. Maybe 18, but I don't think we'll get 2 dozen. Well, we'll see what happens. All right. And kind of scrape the backside of your scoop off. If you don't have a cookie scoop, use a tablespoon. I buy all these toys for cooking.
Hello.
And
Hey guys.
then, like I said, you got to have what you need to make them come out right and good. Tablespoon works wonders. Okay, that's our first 12. I'm going to set them over here while the stove finishes preheating.
And I'm gonna come over here.
And I'm going to grab my other cookie sheet. Alright, and we're going to just keep doing this till we run out. And like I said, allow a couple inches, 2 or 3 between them.
I have a question.
Oh, baby.
What are you making?
Apple fritters. Baked apple fritters. Well, I was going to make the other night. I couldn't find apples.
Wait, you found apples?
I had to try to get an apple at the store today.
What store?
I wanted it cheap.
What store?
I'm not saying.
It starts.
But that's the grocery store.
Doesn't it start with the A?
Maya, we're not going to advertise them. But they look pretty good unbaked. And we'll see how they come out baked. I'm sure they'll be good.
They don't look that good.
I think they do. I think they look amazing. And Nana said they looked amazing, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta scrape a little bit to get me maybe 2 more. So we'll end up with about 20.
What?
Or 21, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's a dozen.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
No. Oh, you're right. 21.
22.
I'm gonna see if we can get 22. I don't think we will. We'll see what happens.
That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's
10,
21, ain't it?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, right? Is that 22?
It will be when I put this one in. Right? No, you're right. I'm looking wrong.
Is this 23 or
23. We ended up with 23.
Wow. You were close.
Yep.
Have
Alright. So,
I ever tried these before?
I don't know. But we're going to get them in the oven and we're going to bake them for between 15 and 20. So we're going to start them at 17 and check them. Keep an eye on it.
Where does it say that?
It says right at the bottom. Bake 15 to 20 minutes at 400.
Where?
Right there.
Where? I can't read. Is
Right
this
there. I can't touch it because I got stuff on me. But we'll let you see how they look here in a minute. We'll be back.
Bye, guys. Okay, we're back.
Yeah. Alright. We ended up baking them for about 10 or 15 minutes. Got the total 18 and gotta keep an eye on them after you get around the 14 side. It was like 15 minutes we baked them for.
Oh, that's a minute.
So now we're gonna make the glaze. Got a cup of powdered sugar. And I've got 2 tablespoons of whole milk and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to mix this up. I've got them sitting over on the stove where they're cooling for a little bit while we do the glaze for them. And then we'll dip one and drizzle one. Or we'll drizzle one pan and dip one pan. That way you can see the difference. And mix this up to smooth and nice consistency. I got my little mini whisk here to do it with, which comes in handy than having a big one up here trying to do it. And we got better control. You're not making a mess. If you lay it down, it ain't going to flip out. Because I've had them flip out on me. And then you got to stop, you wash your whisk again, and it can just be a nightmare. Well, not really. It's just a matter of washing it in the sink, rinsing it, drying it, and getting back at it. But we got this now. And guys, this is for you. Nothing's pounded in the sink. And I'm the one cooking. I'm the only one in here. You got to clean up after yourself if you get in there and cook. Don't pile 2 sinks full of dishes and leave them and expect your wife to do them. It don't go like that. You clean as you go. Alright, I think I'm going to need a little bit more. That's awful runny. I'm going to get a little bit more powdered sugar. See if I can get it a little thicker. So it's a better consistency for dipping. You want it runny, but not, you don't want it all to run off. You want the goodness to stay on them things, right? I put about, I don't know, I'd say a couple tablespoons, maybe less than a quarter cup more in it. I cooked last night and made a twist on the shepherd's pie. Made the mashed taters. Instead of hamburger ground beef, I used ground pork. Seasoned it up nice. I heard the spirit of my mama say, "That's enough, son, they're good." So I stopped. Made some shredded hash brown taters to go in it too, and cheese. And kind of layered it. I know, where's the video, right? I didn't make one. Maybe next time. Alright, that's better. Okay, so let's grab a pan of these and we'll drizzle this first pan. And then we'll dip the second pan. Okay, the pans are cool enough for me to touch. So, there's our apple fritters that we baked. Just move them around in there so they're not sticking. Grab your glaze and drizzle it. However much you want, nobody's judging. If you want a lot, do a lot. If you want a little, do a little. It's totally up to you. But there we go. We're glazing these. And like I said, these are just baked apple fritters.
Try to guess, huh? Try to guess.
Drizzle your glaze over them. And get them nice and covered the way you want them, however much you want. I like a lot. Some people like a little. Nobody judges. If they do, run them out of your kitchen. All right, that's the ones we drizzled. Let's dip these other ones. Okay. Now, you'll lay that right there. And we're going to grab it, just lay it in the glaze, and going to roll it back and forth. Whoops, I'm going to bite it. Oh, man. Dipping's better. Yeah, dipping is definitely better than glaze and drizzling.
Yeah, it's all different classes
So,
of people that are gay.
That's my opinion. Because you get all that goodness. Oh, man. I'll show them to you when I get them both done. And you can be the judge. But I think dipping them, definitely better than drizzling.
You're going to symbolize yourself as being gay, and you're not.
We got it.
You're putting one of them flags over your head and stuff. It's saying you're gay.
All right, we got 3 more to dip.
But all them that's doing that, it says that.
All right, 2 more to go. And I think we're going to have, we might end up drizzling this last one. I don't know if I can pull it off or not. But we'll see if we can. Let's get it down here to the edge so we maybe get enough to rub it in and dip it in and get all that ooey gooey vanilla sugary goodness on it. There we go. Not bad. All right, hang on a second. I'm going to grab you for a minute and show you these. Then we're going to call it a good one. Okay. These ones we drizzled. These ones we dipped. All right. Thank y'all. And we'll see you next time.